Okay, we live? We should actually be live this time with no problems. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, yeah. Right? I ain't tripping. Oh yeah, we're actually alive. We're actually alive. All right. Listen, sorry about that. Swapping from Wi-Fi to Ethernet real quick. Had to do a whole bunch of whatever to make that happen. And hey, I'm gonna try and make this stream not drag on for too long. Just talk about the set of circumstances we find ourselves in, and end it because it is late. Um, Shout out Shar in the chat, Jeeves, Young Crumpet Pagan, what's good? Okay, so I think people knew that was starting to clear out battles that were under 10,000 views from the channel. Now he hasn't done many of them. He's maybe done only like 16 months worth, something like that, of battles on the channel that he unlisted and then put into a playlist called underrated battles. So you can't see them or search for them, but you can find them in a playlist, and those battles are there. And I have my own opinions on that. I think that's a horrible move, but this is completely separate from that. This is entirely separate from that. It has nothing to do with views. It has nothing to do with playlists. Has gone in and deleted or privated. They're not unlisted. The reason why I know they're not unlisted is because I checked a playlist, a fan-made playlist that had some of my battles in there. It was called CoJ Battles, and all of them are unavailable that used to be on that playlist. So they're either privated or deleted entirely, every single one of my battles. And I haven't battled on Don't Flop for 7 years, maybe 8 years. And these are battles going back 13 years. Every single battle of my career has been deleted or privatized, which means that it was a targeted thing, right? It was a targeted decision. And I mean, it's not difficult to understand, the reason why it was done specifically to me. I've been very vocal and very, public about my disdain for a lot of what's going on at Don't Flop. And so, he's taken it upon himself to get rid of everything that I've done as a response to that. Now, when you're gonna be outspoken and you're gonna be saying things outright how you feel them, you've got to understand that there people are going to react a certain way. Like I even doing the show I do with Rap Reacts, I understand there are going to be battlers, there are going to be rappers that feel a certain way and then want to take a certain action as a result of that. I'm not naive enough to think that that's not going to happen. Is response to my critiques of Don't Flop proportionate? Absolutely not. Obviously not. But we can't expect people to behave the same way that we would, right? So doing having his emotional response to me calling him out. And what am I calling him out for? What have I been calling Don't Flop out for? It's not even really him, although we could talk about him. What am I calling Don't Flop out for? A lack of professionalism, a lack of production quality, and letting his channel fall apart, him alienating all of his top talent. Nobody wants to battle there anymore. Why do I think he's chosen now of all times? I've been doing this for a long time. Why is he chosen now of all times to get rid of all my battles? Because I think right now he knows I was right. This is what I feel like. I feel like he knows I was right. I've been proven correct. What's happened in the last 3 months? Less than. Yeah, 2 months. Erz, wasn't treating Jem and Yunnan properly. Wasn't paying them what he was supposed to be paying them. He lost the title match. He decided to pay Arsenal a whole bunch of money, underpaid everybody else on the card. Arsenal showed up, choked 3 rounds. He lost his title match. And then he just gave up his title. He's alienated 2 more of the probably 3 or 4 UK top tiers who would even want to touch that channel with a barge pole. Jem and Yunnan. 2 professional, a professional guy and a guy who can be professional at the sport. You know what I'm saying? He's alienated them, and now he has nothing. Nobody wants to work for Don't Flop, and now he's doing this deleting, unlisting battle. No, it's basically a rap for Don't Flop, and instead of like taking any personal accountability, doesn't take personal accountability ever. Even when Don't Flop had his first major fall off, the original fall off, he basically doesn't take any responsibility for that. He takes no responsibility for the title match not happening last month. He takes no responsibility for why things go wrong. It's all the battlers' fault. All the time. It's the battlers. It's the staff. It can't be me. He takes 0 personal accountability. And it leads to things like this. It leads to, him crashing out on me and deleting all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can delete my work, but you cannot remove my impact, sir. I spent a lot of years doing this, man. Those battles you deleted are me as a teenager, and a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? By the way, if anyone happens to have any of the actual footage, I would like to have it because I don't have a lot of them downloaded. If you're a battler right now and you have work on there, or you know battlers who have work on there, let them know to download all their stuff. Because we got a guy at the wheel who don't give a fuck, who's reacting emotionally and is happy to just delete everything. I saw a few fans online saying they didn't go to their last event because Jem Yunnan was off. Really thought fans wanted to see Arsenal more. Here's the thing. Doesn't give a fuck about the fans. He doesn't give a fuck about the battlers. He doesn't give a fuck about the people. He doesn't give a fuck about any of you. Like you gotta understand. He wanted Arsenal on the card because he wanted Arsenal on the card because it made him feel like he was doing something big. That's why he doesn't give a fuck about anything else or anyone else ever. Ever. Never. He never has. He never will. So don't expect that from him. It's silly. Like, you can't expect it from him. At this point, man, I feel like even if he put all the battles back up of mine that he's got rid of because he's, he doesn't like whatever, something I said, I don't know. It's not like he's come out and told me. I only found out because I got tweeted it. I got tweeted that people were trying to find my battles and none of them were there anymore. Oh, my days, bro. What has it come to? I was going to travel from Scotland to Jem and Yunnan. No way I'm making that commitment for an Arsenal battle. Nobody gives a fuck about, no disrespect to Arsenal, but nobody in the UK was waiting to see Arsenal because we were pretty sure Arsenal was going to show up half-assed. And what did he do? He choked 3 rounds. He chose, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big surprise. People wanted to see Jem Yunnan. It's been promoted for a long time, and those are 2 of the best in our country. But he sacrificed it for his own ego, like everything he's ever done. But if I say that, if I say this, right, and I come out and they say, bro, you're throwing Don't Flop down the fucking shitter. You're throwing it down the pan. Nobody wants to battle for you. Nobody wants to fucking go to your shows. Nobody wants to support you. If I say that, he lashes out. He deletes all of my work. That's not a rational response. It's not a rational response. It's not a normal human being response. It's just, listen, I'm not gonna say like what I really think. Well, I basically have, man. It hit the type of human being that he is means that's the kind of thing that he'll be willing to do. You know what I'm saying? Anything he can try and do to hurt me, because he can't do it by actually making Don't Flop a better platform. Because that would be the best way to say fuck you to me, would be to repair your relationship problems. Own up to the things that you're doing wrong and try and be better. No, that's crazy. Instead, fuck you. I'm gonna delete everything you've done. Cause that's all he has the power left to do to get at me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Hey, man. I just think it's sad, and I'm not gonna say if you're watching, because even if you're not watching right now, you will be watching this. I'm assuming it's something I said during a Rap Reacts episode on a live that made you pull the trigger here. But you listen. There's probably a time where I would have been like really, really hurt about this, like a seriously hurt. I'm not happy about it. It's a shame. It's sad. That's years worth of work. It's like 20 something battles, right? But now you can't hurt me with this. You know what I'm saying? you can't hurt me with it. I'm still doing my thing. I got more battles to come. You know what I'm saying? The past is the past. Listen, if these battles start cropping up on mirrored channels somewhere, then it's on you. As long as they're out there, I don't give a fuck about the inflated views. Get rid of the views, bro. He deleted battles on mine that were like damn near 100,000 views. You know what I'm saying? But that was all. They were all yours. They were all yours. Dub T says my legacy on Don't Flop is now better than Koj. You don't have a legacy on Don't Flop. You think your battle is still up there? Dub T thinks his battle is still there. It's not, bro. It's not. Although you may still be in the playlist, to be fair. You may still have made the playlist. I didn't make any playlists, so my shit is actually gone. My shit is gone. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't, I think you've shot yourself in the foot, You've shot yourself in the foot. To be petty and to get at me, you've just proved everything I was saying correct. You're unprofessional. You're not fit to run the league. You're not fit to run the channel. You can't, maintain any relationships with any of your talent. You don't know how to treat your talent. It's a shit show. No one's gonna battle for you now, bro. No one's gonna bet. The league is done. The league is done. This is like this is the writhing of a dying animal, bro. When they start lashing out, it's done. The channel is dead. You have I don't know. You have nothing left, man. You're gonna have to, finally become the KOTR that you were becoming, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this is war for me. Let's be clear, I don't fuck with you at all, in any sense. Like that's not new. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's basically all I have to say, man. That's all I have to say. You've just further destroyed your own reputation in a petty attempt to get at me. Do we think it was a business move? No. Okay, so the business move was unlisting the battles under 10K, but keeping them in a playlist so people could still get to them. Right? That was the business move. He wanted to make the channel look better. Going back and deleting all of my battles from all the way to in 20K, that's not a business move. That was just to get at me. that was it. That was it. It was just to delete my shit. Which is so sad, man. It's so sad. You know what I'm saying? How the mighty have fallen, bro. Did he target anyone else? Not that we know of. People were sending me screenshots of all their battles still up. Just me so far. You would think I must have done something crazy. No, I just told him about himself. I told the platform about itself. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when I've lied. Let me know when I've told a lie. Because I feel like I've just... Don't Flop is a joke, bro. It's a joke. And then you do this and you prove it. You prove it, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's just sad, bro. It's just sad. And I feel like with moves like this, moves that you've made this last few months of moves, you basically just said, hey, here Prem, here PB, you carry on. Carry on. You carry the torch because we're cooked. You're done. You're done, bro. You're done. Like, who, even if you were to book, like, say Don't Flop, we're trying to book a mega card. Let's book a mega card. Who's gonna battle now? I mean, they ain't got Jam, they ain't got Yunan. The only person on the card will be Quill. Quill can't battle everybody. You can't just have Quill on there, bro. They have nothing left. They have no assets. They have no connections. They have no relationships that are still intact that they can rely on. That's it. No budget. No fucking production team. Who knows when the battles from the last event are coming out, if they even do come out. Quill versus Shoddy's been pretty outspoken. Let's see him remove those battles. Oh yeah, sure, bro. I'm pretty sure has been living off the views from Arsenal versus Shoddy for the last 5 years, at least. Cause Shoddy ain't get paid for that. Shoddy ain't see that. So Ur's just been eating every year. There's another couple million views he can live off. Hey man. He definitely dislikes other battlers more than you. It's super weird how he targeted you. Yeah. It was a petty move. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to put him back up at some point, but like you've done damage here, bro. And it's not to me. Yeah, I don't understand why you think, does it suck that the battles are gone because I have a history? Yeah, but you look like who you are. You know what I'm saying? You look like who you are. It don't make me look bad. It makes you look terrible, bro. But would he even have the files? The thing is, he might have privated them. I think there's a strong chance that he privated them and didn't delete them completely. Although I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just assuming. Because they're not unlisted because you can't find them at all. So they're either privated or deleted. I would assume they're privated. I've asked Kruger whether or not he has some of the files because I have some history I'd like to keep even for myself if I don't choose to find out a way to re-upload them or something. And I'd at least like to have them. Because, it's life experiences. I think I battled for Don't Flop from age 17 to about 22, 23. I don't know when my last battle was, but it was early 20s. So, like, my mid to late teens to my early 20s, my battles were all on Don't Flop. So that's like a big chunk of my time there. Man. Hey, bro. Hey, it's cooked. Whether they stay gone forever or they stay up, I would implore you all to download your battles because the future of this channel, the future of this channel is looking ropey, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if all the battles eventually go, or the channel itself disappears. Has made the second channel called More Don't Flop. That has 10 subscribers. And he's like, oh, we're going to put all the, new battles on here. Nobody wants to fucking battle for that More Don't Flop channel where you're going to get 15 views, nigga. People didn't want to battle for you in the first place, and now you're just making it even harder to want to work for you. I don't know. The days are numbered. I said this, for the past years, I've been saying Don't Flop, unless they turn it around, it's over for them. And it turns out is so stubborn at actually wanting to look at himself and look at how he could make moves forwards that there's no him turning it around unless he sells it to someone who's capable of turning it around. He's not turning it around. It's dead. It's dead. Rest in peace to Don't Flop. I did love you at one point. I truly did. But it's over. It's all over, man. Thank y'all for joining the stream. That's all I just needed. I thought we could talk about that quickly, but that's all I have to say. It's sad, but it's the end of the road, sir. It's the end of the road. You can delete my battles. You can't delete my impact.